But I would like to say that you know, this past weekend was a little bit crazy because the weather that was coming in, and it did come in, and it was terrible Friday night. So there was no caroling in the city with the reverse caroling. And then Saturday, it was too bad to have the parade, so we had the parade on Sunday night, which I think kind of messed up some churches' hanging of the greens. I know it messed up Broad Street, so Broad Street's hanging of the greens has been moved to Wednesday night. And any of you that would like to have me announce when your hanging of the greens is going to be, if you'll just give me message me on Facebook and let me know, I'll be glad to announce that. I meant to call some folks today, and time got away with me. So I do want to tell you some things that are coming up now, though. The Alan Shuptrine exhibit will be at the museum until January 17th. And we had Alan on the show one day. He actually painted for us. We were at the museum. Nice, nice, nice guy. So the exhibit is open to the public. You can go by and look at all his beautiful paintings, and then there'll be some special events that are coming up. Now, the Christmas Basket Fund, donations from citizens and corporate sponsors make this possible. This has had a history of happening in Bradley County for years. And as of Friday, they only had $1,250 donated, and they need $21,000 to do this. And so, folks, they need some money. So if any of you have a little extra leftover money, you see on our screen the 3 places that you can drop a check off, and those people will be so, so thrilled. And in those boxes, each family that signs up will get a frozen turkey, dressing, canned green beans, canned corn, spaghetti, noodles and sauce, bread, a sack of potatoes, peanut butter, grape jelly, crackers, and some sweets. So if you'd like to donate, please, please, please make a check out or take cash by to one of those places that's listed on your screen right now. The Empty Stocking Fund has also started, and that is something that Reverend Littlefield had done for a long time, and then his grandson Steve Hartline and Brenda Lawson and Mayor Tom Rowland came together, and the Empty Stocking Fund is there. It's a fundraiser to be sure that nobody is forgotten at Christmas time. You can visit their website at emptystocking.org, or you can call 614-4699, or you can drop off a check at the live broadcast. And I'm not sure when those live broadcasts are. I know they've already had one. Maybe they've already had 2. So, but if you go online, maybe you can find out when those live broadcasts are. The hanging of the greens will be at Broad Street Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, Broad Street United Methodist Church downtown. You're invited to come if you'd like to see just a beautiful program explaining all the greenery that goes with Christmas in the form of liturgy and some carols. Now, the Polk County Christmas Parade is this coming Saturday, the 8th, from 1 to 3 in Benton. And you know, the weather, of course, we get all excited in Cleveland if the weather even looks like we might have some snow flurries. But it looked like there was a possibility of a little bit of snow flurries, maybe in higher elevations, but you might even get to see a Christmas parade with snow flurries. We have several things coming up on the 9th. Lessons and carols are going to be on Sunday morning at Broad Street at their 8:30 and 10:45 services, and everyone is invited to attend. First Baptist Church of Benton is going to present Peace Has Come, a Christmas musical, and this event is also on the December the 9th, and it's at 6 p.m., and their address is 2498 Parksville Road in Benton, and this is a free event, and again, anybody that would like to come is invited to attend. These Christmas musicals at these churches and others just put us in the mood. Now tonight, if you're watching us on Facebook or if you Google us on YouTube, tonight the Sounds of the Season Holiday Concert is going to be presented at the George R. Johnston Theater on the campus of Cleveland State Community College. And the Lake Forest Chorus is going to be there to participate. This is a free event, but they do occasionally pass the hat and ask for donations. And I am so sorry that I'm not going to be able to be there for this. They called me and asked me if I would do the intro. And I said I'm honored and I would love to, but I have another commitment for tonight. And it's a commitment I have to go to, so I'm really sorry that I won't be able to do that. Now, tomorrow night, December the 4th, the Lee Faculty Brass Quintet will present their Christmas concert and carol singing along, which I think would be so much fun. And that starts at 7:30 in the Lee Chapel. And tickets are by reservation. They're free. You know how Lee does this. On a lot of their concerts and things, their tickets are free, but you must call and reserve a ticket because the seating is limited in the chapel there. Now, on December the 7th, from 5 to 7, we have Milk and Cookies with Santa at Toyota of Cleveland. And I've told y'all, I love Toyota of Cleveland. This is not a commercial for them, but when a single woman walks into a car dealership and is treated like I was treated, I will be going back and trading cars with Toyota of Cleveland again. Wonderful folks. And Santa will be there from 5 to 7 Friday night. Now, First Baptist, and Jim was on with us, and he told us all about this production, which is going to be phenomenal. 400 people on the stages there at First Baptist. And that is Friday at 7, Saturday at 4, Sunday at 4 and 7. So they have 4 performances, 7, 4, 4, 7. Friday at 7, Saturday at 4, Sunday at 4 and 7. And that's their adult choirs, their children's choirs, their youth choirs, their band, their orchestra, and there's going to be dancers, and it should be great. So be sure you try to get to one of those performances. Again, it is free, but you need to get there. They open the doors, well, I'm sorry, they open the doors probably an hour before the performance, and there'll be shuttles and golf carts to run you from in the parking lot if you have to park way out in the Netherlands. Now, also, Christmas and all that jazz is going to be in Athens on the Friday the 7th, Saturday the 8th at 7:30, and December the 9th at 1:30. And that's at the Sue Trotter Theater Arts Center. Tickets are $20. Reservations may be made by phone, and I think we've got that phone number up on the screen. We do. Or you can go online to their website. I have been to their Jazzy Christmas before, and it's really, really fun. Local people doing, jazzing up just some Christmas songs that you're familiar with, maybe sung a little different way than the way you've heard them before. Now, the winter story time with the Grinch will be Saturday, December the 8th at the Bradley Square Mall from 10:30 to 11:30. Now, this isn't an all-day event, so if you want to get there for the Grinch storytelling, you need to get there at 10:30 and stay until 11:30, and that is another free event. The Acapella Christmas, An Evening with the Voices of Lee, directed by Danny Murray, and if y'all don't know Danny, Danny's wonderful. He's crazy and he's wonderful, and does a great job with the Voices of Lee. And that's going to be Tuesday, December the 11th at Pangle Hall, beginning at 7 o'clock. And it's a free event, but you have to have a ticket, folks. So we've got the phone number on the screen for you to call because they'd have to know for head count. Some of these auditoriums do not hold as many people as the others. Now, the Magical Gingerbread House Workshop will be at 5 Points, on a museum at 5 Points, on Saturday, December 15th at 11. Now, this is not a free event because the supplies that you have to make the gingerbread houses have to be paid for by someone. So tickets are available, and call the museum, 339-5745, or go online, www.museumcenter.org. And I have seen this in action, and it's great fun, great fun. And if I mispronounce your name, I am so sorry, but Kesmond Pugh, and Kesmond, if that's not how you pronounce your name, I'm so sorry. But he's offering a free viewing of The Grinch on Saturday, December 15th at the Bradley Square AMC Theater, and the showing is at 11 o'clock. And it's my understanding from the article in the banner, you just get there and get in line for the free showing for The Grinch. And it even said that if you're not in line for that, someone may say, would you rather see The Grinch? It's free. So you can call him, you can go to his Facebook, or you can email him at vkbbrand@gmail.com. And I love the fact the guys put these all up on the screen for you, because sometimes some of these #, you know how I feel about that. Now, Christmas Eve services at Broad Street will be what they've been in the past for many, many years. There'll be a 4 o'clock service on Christmas Eve, December 24th, and that is the family candlelight service with communion and blessing of the babies. And then there's a contemporary service at 7, And then at midnight, actually at 11 o'clock, they have the midnight celebration, and the public is invited. And these are beautiful services, folks, and a lot of people from all over the community bring their families and come to Broad Street for that night. And sometimes they open the presents and then come. Sometimes they come, don't open the presents until Christmas Day, whatever. But 4, 7, and 11 at Broad Street. Now we're going to have the student watercolor auction at the museum on January the 8th from 6 to 8. And this is such a fun thing. Mr. Shruptine judged some of the entries, and I believe that Mitchell told me there were 150 entries. And there's first, second place winners, and etc. And this art from these students in the city and the county and our private schools will be on the walls. They will be for sale. And so there will be an auction, and if you're interested in buying any of those, then you need to be at the museum on January the 8th from 6 to 8. And then the last thing I'm going to tell you about today is the 4th annual Old Christmas is going to be Thursday, just January the 10th at 6 o'clock at the Museum Center. And this is stories and songs from the Cleveland Storytelling Guild. And let me tell you something, folks. The admission is free for museum members and $10 for non-members. And you can join the museum for less than $50. And all the events they have at the museum are free to members. I take that back. Most of the events are free to members, but there's a fee if you're a non-member. And at the end of the year, your membership will pay for several events that you got to go to free. So you might want to remember that. And again, you can go to museumcenter.org or call the museum at 339-5745 to get your ticket for this 4th annual Old Christmas. And I love it. I've been to that several times. It's very entertaining, and the Cleveland Storytelling Guild does a great job. And we've had a great day today on Nancy's Neighborhood. It was great for me to see Amanda again. Hadn't seen her since she was at Wastewater, which now she's at Keep America Beautiful. And it was great to meet Jim Burleson today. I'd heard all kinds of wonderful things about him at First Baptist, but this was my first opportunity to meet him. So had great guests today, have great guests lined up for the next show. So from Nancy's Neighborhood today, folks, bye-bye.